Carol is left speechless after David's surprise proposal, but she appears more shocked that the kids have found out about her cancer. Liam comes to her aid when she has a test to see if the cancer's genetic, and later faces her first chemo session, but she wants to do this on her own. Meanwhile, Terry has his hands full with Nikki and he takes his drunk ex home, rebuffing her advances. He wants her out of town, but she targets David. Later, David's nominated to take her to the airport, bound for Mexico, and she offers him a tantalising way out of Walford. Will he take it? Masood's money woes worsen when he's mugged for the stolen market money, and when Tamwar confronts him about the burglary, he punches his son. Fat Boy finally tells Tam that Masood took his uni fund, and a pitiful drunken Maz breaks down on Carol after he has a go at her for keeping a cancer secret. Later, Shabnam returns and tries to sort her father out, but Tam's disgusted to see him back in the Vic. Perhaps he's jumped to the wrong conclusion though. Then Kat leaves the square to meet a just arrived Alfie and spots an old face. Who could that be? Next, it's Weatherfield. Tina's back, ostensibly to collect her things, but when Norris overhears her talking to Carla about the kiss with Rob, he can't wait to tell Tracy. Tracy's heartbroken and unforgiving, and later Carla invites Tina to the bistro to set her up with Rob, but a jealous Peter tags along. It seems though that Tracy's still Rob's number one, and Tina's intrigued when Carla reveals that Peter thinks their reunion's for the best. Is he still smitten? Steve's unamused when Andrea flirts with Lloyd after he earlier refused to give his mate's number to her. She's pleased when she learns Steve tried to put Lloyd off her, while Michelle is alarmed when Steve appears to be in a huff that Andrea slept with Lloyd. And Sophie and Sally tail Maddie to her flat after she does a runner from a meeting. But Maddie's mum is furious, thinking they're social workers. Next, we're in the Dales. James and Moira look like a slow-mo car crash as their feelings seem hell-bent on surfacing, although Kane relaxes when he sees James flirting with Charlotte. Moira initially opts out of the deal with Charlotte, but changes her mind after a few words from Vanessa and after learning James slept with Charlotte. Dan realises who the real object of James's feelings is, and he worries they're heading for trouble when James organises a business trip away with Moira. Kane rushes to the hotel after Dan's tip-off, and just as James gets Moira alone, he reaches his destination. Meanwhile, Layla confronts Priya about her eating disorder. She dismisses her worries until she's rushed to hospital with stomach pains. Is the baby okay? Charity tries to persuade Sam to stop his search for Rachel, but she's worried that his strategy has actually made him even more determined. Megan's horrified when Declan offers Charity a third of the business from his insurance money. And she's not just a sleeping partner, although sharing a bed is high on their priorities.